Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Leo for the time element of air, which is Aquarius, that we are now in for February 2021. The 10 card shuffle, Leo. Let's see. What's in it for you in February? The moon. Nighttime activity. Dreams. Prophetic dreams, perhaps. Take note of your dreams. Things can be a bit blurry too with the moon, but that's alright. Foggy, blurry, you know, things aren't quite in clarity, so it's waiting for that foggy business to clear up. And also, Leo, on the 28th of January we have the full moon in your sign. So isn't that funny that you've got that card as the energy? So quite powerful for you guys, your full moon. Endings followed by new beginnings. Where you are right now, let's jump. Maybe feeling a bit held back, a lot of energy going around leading up to your full moon, perhaps too, lots of stuff. Feeling like there's roadblocks, obstacles in your way, you know, pick your battles, all that sort of thing. You might feel a bit like that, but you're in that change. 5, always the number 5 here, always talks about change. So just go with that, do what you can do. Don't pour energy into, you know, things that you know that it's just going to drain out the other end and be a waste of time and energy. So that's where you find yourself. There's change coming, but just go with it. What's brought that on is the 4 of Cups. So the emotional relationship. 4 of Cups, very much the card of, you know, I've got everything, but I still want more. I've got, and I need more. And then you get more and you think, oh, that really didn't fill the spot either. So we have to go back to basics and think, well, why am I so wanting for more all the time, especially emotionally? And perhaps it's coming in because I read in my research recently for Leo especially that it's a time, this 21 is all about close relationships for you people. Now, whoever that may be with, it could be with family, it could be with not family, it could be with all sorts of people. But it's a time to really sort of delve into that and see what makes, you know, what makes it for you. And have a good hard look at it, Leo. Okay, let's see the background of the situation. So, December, January time, Knight of Swords, a character has appeared. In and out, very much an in and outy sort of person. Abrupt change coming in, comes in out of nowhere, like a big gust of wind, unsettles everything and then leaves. And very much a male, sort of young male energy too. So this could apply to younger males, for all sorts of people, whether they be your son, your brother, your boyfriend, whatever, but it's all about that sort of very quick, lightning strike sort of energy that comes in hard and fast and then leaves. But yeah, very much communications, things like that. But this card always sort of wakes us up to things. Sort of wakes us up again and says, oh, okay, well, that was a bit of a blast. I sort of got something out of that. That was an interesting encounter. But that's making us look at ourselves and these important, intimate relationships that will sort of be the theme for 21. Recent influences, the Star. So you're indeed in your path, right time, right place. Everything is how it should be. So just acknowledge that and move forward and just deal with what comes your way. Deal with whatever gets blown in your direction, especially in the time of air too. It's your opposite sign, Aquarius, so it could be quite beneficial for you guys this month of February. Most of it in Aquarius. So just know that you're on the path and just keep moving forward. That's all you have to do. Take what comes and deal with it. The lesson you'll be learning in this time. Oh, more swords, Page of Swords. So just watch out too, Leo, this time. Page of Swords is very much up in the air sort of a card, so things might be just sort of, you know, buffeting around like the old plastic bag in the wind, going this way, going that way. No, it's sort of not really settling on anything. Also people, you know, snoopy people, little spies, people watching you talking about you, speculating about you, which is all good. If that's what they want to do, let them have it. But it's very much that kind of card, so just don't be a bit disconcerted if you feel a bit like airy this month. Because it's the lesson, you just go with whatever, wherever that wind blows you. Just for now, because with the full moon on the 28th, it will definitely be the end of that, and then you'll come into a new beginning. But it's meant to be, so just know that. Near future, so coming into sort of last week of January, after full moon, early February. Four of Swords, so very much lots of swords coming in. Four of Swords, spectate, don't participate, watch the world go by. It's like you're watching a channel of something or a program, but you're not sort of involving in it, you're just the watcher. So you're not particularly being involved, you're just observing. So don't be too freaked out if that's how February starts for you. Just do it. Have the best seat in the house and watch the goings on, because they'll be interesting. Plus they'll be post your full moon, so you'll be full of good energy to observe. And February can be, in my opinion only, quite a sort of interesting, turbulent months. As with all the air signs, they tend to sort of really ruffle things up a bit, shake things up a bit. Let's see what's happening that you're not realising. You're just feeling a bit out of the loop. Again, another Five of Pentacles, sort of standing on the outside looking in, not particularly, and this is what you're meant to be doing. So don't get alarmed if you feel a bit sort of out in February especially. Just go with it. This is almost like you pass by, you see a group of people in a bar or something, you think, no, I don't really want to go in there today. I'm not feeling like this at the moment. I just want to be sorting out my own stuff at the moment. Preparing my own stuff. I don't want others' sort of opinions. I just want to observe and be on the outer for a little bit. So it's a nice card, and it will come in handy to remember this as February progresses, at least that first 3 weeks. Let's see how others see you. Now this will be quite an interesting perspective. The Lovers, what did I tell you? Close relationships. What does love mean to you? That's what that card means. Will you or won't you enter into something? Are you prepared? And I'm getting the feeling for Leos, especially from my own research, this is very much, like I said before, a theme for this year. It's all about investigating your world and what you need, or the people that you love and why you love them. And then coming up with your own sort of formula to deal with these close relationships. Do we fight or do we flee? Yeah, it's very much either, actions, consequences. And this is how people see you. So it's almost, yeah, it's so apt, Leo. I love it. And it makes sense too, because all these cards are kind of solitary cards where you're just meant to be observing this kind of particular element of your life at the moment. Hang on just 1 second. Sorry, that always happens when I don't want it to. Okay, so theme lovers. What does love mean to you? Examine it, look at it. Positive feelings in February. The Emperor. The father figure, the voice of reason. Our fathers, or that sort of realm of discipline. Control. Leo, control is one of your theme words as well. Cat power and control. Boundaries. Doing things the way you want. What suits you? Get rid of all the romance and all that sort of thing out of it and just go, what do you actually want? What do you, at this point in your life, feel like you want to have in your close relationships to sort of move them on and keep them fresh rather than feeling like you're in a rut? The Emperor is an excellent card. And also, the Emperor represents Aries, and that will come about in March, April. So this might be a very interesting time for you, March, April, where something really sort of comes to a head in terms of this, whether you meet somebody there or, you know, close family connection there, all that sort of thing. Okay, let's see the outcome. And the moral compass turns up. The spiritual card, the deeply spiritual card of what does it mean to you? What's your spiritual belief? What's your belief system? What's right and wrong for you? What feels right, what doesn't? So it's really quite a deep card to end the month, but very spiritual about your belief system and how you feel about matters, especially concerning close relationships. The only one I'm going to put a card on is this discontent card, because I think we all don't like to feel like we're not grateful, but in relationships often you think, oh look, I'm not going there again, I'm sick and tired of the same old things panning out. So let's see what's under that. Second chance, the Judgment card. So it's sort of saying, yeah, you haven't had a second chance now. You've kind of cleared out a lot of karmic debt. You've paid off a lot of karmic bills to people that you owed, past relationships, all that sort of thing. And now you've got a fresh slate and it's a new beginning. So interesting that it's after your full moon too, or during and up to it. So it's like karma free. But then we have to go and make some more, don't we? One way or the other. Very fascinating month for you guys, Leo. We'll just see your message. Is karma. The more you practice karma, the more you will discover that you are the master of your own fortune and the creator of your own destiny. So just go forth and do what you do. As long as it sits well with you, that's the main thing. Thank you so much for listening, Leo. Talk to you in March.